You have a quote where you say that every child in foster care carries a story written in survival. Our job is to help them rewrite it with safety, stability, and love. Beautiful quote. How can families then keep this in mind in their sort of day-to-day living? You've kind of talked about that some, but how can they help children also feel safe, stable, and loved in light of some of those principles?
Well, I think you just said it, Travis. There's a negative stigma. I'm going to say this about foster youth. Don't assume negative motives. Don't as- the minute you assume a negative motive, you make it prominent. It's the way it goes. Because the brain is children are highly impressionable. So if you're projecting, oh, you're being disrespectful, you've just planted the seed. You're disrespectful. Oh, what's wrong with you? Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. There is something wrong with me. Thanks for oh. And this is my one woman play. You can hear it. It's on Audible. I do the child's voice.
Yeah.
Something's so wrong with me. The inner, what goes on in there, we're already hard on ourselves. And I know parents are hard on themselves too. It's okay to show your vulnerability. So I think when it comes to their story, we want to tell them what happened to them in age appropriate ways so that they can make sense of what happened to them so they're not blaming themselves. It was not about you. And you're not that powerful. Like I've had to tell kids because they really believe it was my fault. If I put my seatbelt on in the back of that car, my dad wouldn't have been. This would have happened another time. Like it's not about you. So we want to take the emphasis off of them and just like we did with the behavior and put it on the circumstances. In your mother's life at that time, this is what was going on for her. And I had an 8-year-old who we learned that her birth mother's mother had died. And then before she was born, and she had depression. And becoming a mother brought up more of her grief and loss. And it's not that she couldn't be a parent to any baby born on your birthday. She had a lot of big feelings that she needed to take care of. Others helping kids, just giving them phrases. Some parents are not ready to be parents. They're too young to be parents. I mean, and then just going out the story and explaining, like, do you know how many diapers get changed for infants every day? They have like 10 diaper changes in one day, right? They need a mommy all day long. And if she doesn't have someone there helping her, whether it's a daycare or a significant other, it's not that she can't do it all by herself. And just because a mommy looks like a mommy on the outside doesn't mean she's a mommy on the inside. She may still need growing up. Not everybody who makes babies can be a parent to that baby. So there's just, and I'm going to tell you with kids, they will recycle information. So you may find that, wait, I told her this 3 years ago. Why is she asking me again? They're recycling it because their brain is developing from concrete thinking to abstract thinking. So they will, through development, have new questions. And the big questions come in adolescence. And that's when we really need to tell them their story with honesty and transparency and feeling their story with them. And for kids, we want to answer their questions so they feel a sense of mastery of what happened to them, because they feel if we don't give them their story, they're going to continue to feel victimized by that story. We need to retell them the story so they can make sense of the story and not blame themselves for the story because it's not their fault. And then we really need to be careful not to point a finger at birth parents, even if they've done horrendous things. And I know, I've tell the stories. I work in child welfare as a foster care social worker are horrendous. But kids, that's their birth parent. And if we put blame and shame on their birth parent and that they're all bad and you're in a better place now and don't think about them, they abused you, that child is going to internalize, well, if they're bad, then I'm bad because they're a part of me.